Midjourney has released the best feature yet, at least in my opinion. In this video we shall be taking a look at the newest tune feature and also 30 really cool styles that I have discovered so far. My name is Thayane and I like to experiment with all kinds of AI technologies. But mostly I like to explore around in Midjourney's visual space. And that has received a huge update that really changes everything. Up to this point we only had one single so-called default style and a handful of styles for some of the latest versions of Midjourney. Well, you did kind of have infinite styles when you played around with words, but it wasn't always totally consistent. It depended on the order of your words and how much you mixed in other stuff. But you could always kind of see the same default style creeping through whenever Midjourney didn't understand your words or the words just didn't have that much of an impact. And if you have been watching my videos, I wasn't a big fan of the current default and tried to branch out to new styles at all costs. But everything has changed now with Tune and there is so much to discover. There is a few parts to the discovery of new styles and it really depends on your preference how you want to approach it and also how much fast hours you have left. In my opinion, the most impactful thing to now add to your prompt is the -- style followed by a code. The codes are pretty much looking like gibberish and you probably just want to copy and paste it. But each of the codes corresponds to a style just like the default style or the raw style or all the styles that Midjourney has. And by the looks of it there is so many of them. So many in fact that Midjourney hasn't even released the number of how many there could be. They seem to consist of both numbers and uppercase and lowercase letters, and the longest I have seen was 42 characters long. And you can even mix and match the codes together if you want to. As I mentioned, there is several ways to obtain these codes. If you have plenty of fast hours and you don't mind spending them, you can use the /tune feature. You type in /tune and your prompt. I personally would do this with a prompt that is really simple. Basically just the subject. Because if you add in any other stuff, the style will behave differently if you remove some of the styling words. Thus it would behave unpredictably if you wanted to use the same style for something else. At least if you only have the subject, there seems to be a moderate amount of predictability. Continuing with the tune, you have options to select from 16, 32, 64 and 128 style directions. That means that Midjourney will produce 2 times as many grids of images based on your prompt for the tune page. And you can also select either default or raw mode from here. So far I have been messing around just with the default mode, but it is totally your preference. It will take Midjourney some minutes to generate your tuner page, but once it's ready you can share it to other people as well. You can see the link to my tuner in the description. I didn't end up using it that much, because I did use a longer prompt that had some additional styling words there. But feel free to check it out. There are 2 modes in the tuner for generating your style codes. You can either select your favorites from a comparison of 2 image grids. You can select just one or all of them or any number in between. Your prompt along with the style code is shown in the bottom of the web page as soon as you select one of the images. And the second option shows you one image from each of the grids and you can select your picks from there. Again, the code is always changing whenever you select or unselect images. Even one style tune page gives you so many different combinations. Method 2 for getting style codes is to test out other people's codes that they have shared or their style tuner pages. Using a style tuner page is entirely free and you can use the -- style code even in relax mode. But my favorite method is actually the slot machine method of using -- style random. Or random 16, random 64 or random 128. This way you don't need to know any codes in advance. The positive side is that you can stumble upon some really cool styles. And the negative side is that you can also stumble upon some really ugly stuff too. But for this video I have done the testing of some styles myself and even invented some names for them with the help of ChatGPT. So here is 30 of them I liked the most that I tested out with 4 different subjects. And if you want to see more, I have 70 additional style codes lurking behind the link in the description below alongside these mentioned in this video. So before we check out the styles, remember to comment, like and subscribe if you feel like doing that. I do always appreciate all that stuff, so thank you. So sit back, relax and let me take you on a journey through some cool styles that I have discovered. Style 1. Mystic Naturalism. Strong presence of nature in a mysterious and magical portrayal, bringing a fantasy essence to realistic scenarios. Meticulous detail, ethereal atmospheres, and a vivid yet soft color palette. Style 2. Rustic Radiance. Reflecting the blend of aged, worn textures with moments of brightness and clarity. The images somewhat resemble the works of artists focused on concept art and matte painting, blending realism with fantastical or post-apocalyptic themes. Style 3. SpectralHarmony. The style represents a harmonious blend of spectral colors and elements that create an orchestration of visual allure. A strong play of contrasting light and dark areas, enriched color palettes, and a detailed, textured presentation that adds depth and dimension to the subjects. Style 4. Whimsical Realness. This style encapsulates the whimsical, fantasy-like elements in the images that are contrasted and complemented by realistic textures and details. A harmonious blend of rich colors, detailed textures, and a meticulous balance of light and shadow, contributing to a visually cohesive and enchanting aesthetic. Style 5. PsycheChroma Fusion. All the images utilize vibrant, psychedelic colors and merged forms to create a visually immersive experience, connecting the viewer's mind to a spectrum of emotions and interpretations. Vivid color palettes, intricate details, dynamic light sources, and transformative or morphing shapes and structures. Style 6. MechanoSurreal Visions. Merging mechanical elements with surreal landscapes and figures, this style encapsulates the blend of organic and inorganic visual narratives present in the images. The images exhibit a coherent integration of mechanical or geometric elements with organic, fluid, and traditional forms, balanced with a thoughtful use of color and shading. Style 7. ChromaFantasia. This style encapsulates the vivid color palettes and the fantastical elements that characterize each image, creating lively and imaginative visuals. Use of vibrant colors, intricate details, and the blending of realistic and fantastical elements to create visually rich and imaginative scenes. Style 8. Biomimetic Fantasia. This style is inspired by the imitation of natural elements and organisms within imaginative and whimsical settings seen in these images. Each of the images uniquely intertwines natural elements with either mechanical or architectural forms, utilizing warm, earthy tones and a vivid yet organic color palette, and displaying a harmony between the elements within a surreal and imaginative setting. Style 9. Polychromatic Dissection. This term highlights the use of multiple colors in combination with a dissected or fragmented portrayal of the subjects to reveal internal complexities. Each image shares the prevalent use of bright, saturated colors, dynamic geometric shapes, and a strong sense of depth and three-dimensionality, converging to redefine and enhance the perception of the subjects. Style 10. Nature's Morbid Elegance. The images display a fusion of natural elements and a morbid, eerie atmosphere, thus this name echoes the intertwining of these two aspects. Detailed complexity, darker, muted color tones, and a blend of natural and eerie, mystical elements that pervade each composition. Style 11. Crimson Ethereality. This style captures the dominant, ethereal presence of red and crimson tones in every image, weaving a thread of mysticism and heightened reality. A prevalent use of rich and vivid colors, especially shades of red and pink, along with a strong presence of contrast and a blend of realism with surreal exaggeration. Style 12. ObscuraVivid. This style mixes obscure, mysterious elements with vivid, intense details to create a striking contrast that enchants the viewer. These images all share a striking use of light and shadow, complemented by a rich, muted color palette, to create a mystifying and ethereal atmosphere. Style 13. Dreamscapes in warmth. The warm and bright color palettes combined with expansive scenes create a dreamy, otherworldly aesthetic. Use of bright colors, warm lighting, and a retro style. Style 14. Gothic Radiance. Combining elements of dark, Gothic aesthetics with vibrant, luminescent color schemes gives rise to a unique paradoxical beauty. Vivid use of contrasting colors, a blend of realistic and fantastical elements, and a pronounced use of light and shadow to create depth and dimension. Style 15. Gloomscapes. This name signifies the dominance of dark, muted colors and somber moods, constructing landscapes filled with gloom and mystery. Muted color palettes, an eerie and somber atmosphere, and a blend of realistic and surreal elements creating a sense of mystery and unease. Style 16. KaleidoCraft. As each image carries a kaleidoscopic charm where myriad colors and forms are meticulously crafted, bringing harmony and diversity. Prominent use of vibrant colors, complex layering, fluid shapes, and a sense of depth and dimension, culminating in a dynamic and animated appearance. Style 17. Vividly Vortex. Given the swirling motions and lively colors present, this style encapsulates the dynamic and vibrant essence of each image, drawing the viewer into a vivid vortex of creativity. Use of vibrant colors, dynamic and fluid shapes, and the blending of recognizable elements with surreal and imaginative transformations, creating a visually harmonized style. Style 18. Neo-romantic synthesis. This name suggests a revival of romantic styles, blending reality with imaginative concepts, and synthesizing various elements to create a unified, appealing visual story. A blend of realism and fantasy, utilizing vivid colors, dynamic lighting, and a harmonious integration of elements. Style 19. Vivid Eruption. The colors in each image are vivid and bright, and elements within them seem to erupt, flow, and intertwine dynamically, much like volcanic lava. A striking use of vivid, warm colors, intense lighting with a central luminous source, and a dynamic interplay between order and chaos. Style 20. Vivid Morphism. The images have a vivid use of colors and a morphed, exaggerated reality, giving them a fantastical, otherworldly feel. Use of radiant and luminous colors, exaggerated and surreal portrayal of subjects, and a strong presence of ethereal lighting that creates a dream-like atmosphere. Style 21. Celestial Vibrance. Inspired by the celestial and otherworldly feeling that the vivid colors and surreal elements bring to each image. A fusion of vibrant colors, dynamic lighting, and a blend of realistic and surreal elements, creating a vivid and ethereal aesthetic. Style 22. Enchantallica. The enchanting and magical metallic or structured forms and details pervasive in each image. A vibrancy of intricate details, a blend of organic and inorganic elements, and a harmony between light and shadow, crafting a vivid and enchanting aesthetic ambience. Style 23. ChiaroReal. The images display a chiaroscuro lighting effect, highlighting realism in both natural and artificial subjects. Consistent approach to lighting, with a strong, directed light source that creates a dramatic interplay of light and shadow across varied subjects, enhancing the depth and realism in each composition. Style 24. UnrealReality. Elements of reality are infused with imaginative, unreal qualities, blurring the lines between the two. pronounced use of vivid colors, imaginative surreal elements, and a blending of realistic forms with fantastical themes, creating a harmoniously unusual visual narrative. Style 25. HarmonyWaves. All the images present a harmonious blend of colors and shapes, waving into each other, creating a peaceful yet dynamic visual effect. Striking use of vibrant colors blended smoothly, strong light-dark contrasts, and a fluid, wave-like motion or flow present in the composition. Style 26. ColorCascade. This term encapsulates the overflowing and abundant use of varied colors that flood each image, creating a cascade of hues. Vivid use of colors, a bright and radiant source of light, and a blend of realism with enhanced, exaggerated hues. Style 27. Mystic Morphology. This name captures the transformative and mystical aspects of each image, where objects, animals, and humans morph and intertwine within nature's embrace. There is a harmonious integration of various elements, whether natural, human, or animal, intertwined with detailed textures and vibrant colors, manifesting a sense of oneness and continuity. Style 28. Melancholic Metamorphosis. The name captures the transformative and evolving aspects of the images, combined with a somewhat melancholic or dark atmosphere. Dramatic interplay of light and shadow, rich textural details, and a blend of realism with abstract, surreal, or distorted elements, cultivating a sense of depth and mystery. Style 29. Vibrant Visions. This name embodies the vivid colors and dynamic compositions that make each image striking and filled with life and energy. A harmonious blend of vibrant colors, meticulous details, and a captivating sense of depth and dimension, creating vivid and immersive scenes. Style 30. Geometrically Gentle. This name reflects the soft, harmonizing geometric patterns that flow seamlessly into organic elements, portraying both the natural and constructed worlds. Use of geometric shapes and patterns integrated harmoniously with natural and architectural elements, paired with vibrant colors and a precise detailing.